What up? Your boy Dom P, not to be confused with Dom P. This is Dom P. My name is Dom. My last name starts with a P, so Dom P. I just did the Civil War movie review a little while ago, and it prompted me to make this video. Fox versus Marvel. So all I can do is shake my head when I think about this. Because all I can think about is how sick, how disgusting the X-Men could be if Marvel had control. Oh, Fox. I don't hate you guys, but Marvel is unbelievable with what they do, and they know their characters. They bring their characters to life on screen. Fox, you guys aren't doing it. Wolverine's running around looking like a regular human being with claws. Meanwhile, Captain America, who's around the same strength as Wolverine, is kicking cars. I mean, and doing what a superhero is supposed to do. Black Panther, his athletic ability. These guys are having, it's beautiful. It's beautiful what Marvel is being able to do, or what they are doing with their characters, and it's a shame, Fox, that you cannot do this. You don't know how to. So, in the debate, Fox versus Marvel, what's better? It's not even close. It's not close at all. It's sad. Fox is doing injustice to Marvel characters. I mean, all the X-Men movies are trash. And when I say trash, they're written well. They are written well. The soundtracks are pretty good. And from time to time, there is a scene spliced in with a whole bunch of awful scenes, but there is a good scene in these movies. Like, for instance, a scene I really loved, that everyone loves, in Fox is the Quicksilver scene, obviously, in Days of Future Past. That scene was sick, okay, no doubt. Everything's in slow motion. He's running around. Everyone's stopped because he's so much faster. In the kitchen, stuff's all in the air. That was awesome. Okay, so I'm not saying that Fox is complete garbage. I'm not saying that. Another scene I really like. I don't know what other people think about, but the scene I really like is the scene in the third X-Men 3, where Jean is turning into the Phoenix, or she has her Phoenix powers, and she disintegrates Charles, right? But that whole part where it's like slow mowing, and she's raising her hands up. Hold on one second. She's raising her hands up, and Charles disintegrates. I love that scene. That scene had me. I was just like, ooh, I was locked in. I didn't blink. But the scene right before that, when they were all fighting, and Juggernaut, who is got Hulk strength almost, punches Wolverine, and I could have punched someone farther than that. That's what I'm talking about. You can't do that. When Juggernaut punches Wolverine needs to fly a football field away. Minimum. It's just not the same. I can't have Juggernaut running around in that corny outfit, looking like, with the fake muscles, just looking all terrible, and just looking like a regular human being with football pads on, who's about as strong as Reggie White, when in actuality he needs to be strong like the Hulk. He needs to be big like the Hulk. You can't make him that size. That's what I'm talking about. Fox, you just can't do that. If Marvel would have had the Juggernaut, he would have been a freak of nature, which is what he's supposed to be. I mean, if the Hulk in Marvel, which is done perfectly, would have fought that Juggernaut, in real life, that's a great fight. Like in the Marvel world, that's a great fight. But if you would have put the Marvel Hulk versus the Fox Juggernaut, Marvel Hulk would have been like this, bink, and the fight would have been over. Because we're dealing with pure crap. It's just terrible. Magneto. I'm sure Marvel would have had Magneto in an electric ball floating around that looked good. Instead, he pretty much always looks like he's on a tightrope or like a cord hanging from his jacket as he floats down. It's just bad. You know, it's just bad. I mean, I'm really, 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 really hoping that Fox can come to an agreement with Marvel and give them back all the rights. And obviously it's money, but sell it to them, take your cut, work together, do something, but let Marvel Studios handle the film, because you guys are messing it up badly. It's bad. I'm sorry. As a fan who's been watching the cartoon, reading the comic, it's just disgraceful. And then when I already know I'm going to be upset when I see Age of Apocalypse. After seeing Civil War and seeing what they did, like, I'm not going to spoil nothing, so I don't want to talk too much, but after seeing what they did, I know that I'm just going to be upset during Age of Apocalypse now. And Apocalypse fans know what I'm talking about, because I'm a huge fan of Apocalypse, and I'm going to be upset. Period. I'm going to be upset when I see what they do with my boy in Salvador. I know. After seeing Civil War, I know Marvel would have got it right. And you know what I'm talking about. Anyone who's seen Civil War and knows what Apocalypse is all about, y'all know what I'm talking about. And I know I just know I'm not gonna get that. Now, if I get that, if I get what I want, if Fox somehow comes through and prove me wrong, trust me, I will be on here and I will give Fox all the credit, all the glory, and all the love. But right now, I don't see it. I do not see it at all. So, Fox. Just in the meantime, step your game up, please. You saw what Marvel just did. But more importantly, come to an agreement. Please. Please come to an agreement for the fans. I want to see the universe together. I want to see Tony Stark and Wolverine on the same screen one day. In the Marvel studio. Not on Fox, because you guys haven't got it right yet. You guys have not got it right yet. You've done some things nice. Like, you know, you guys have done some things right, okay? You've done it. That's the thing, that's the problem with you guys, Fox. Marvel does the entire movie right. You guys do bad scene, bad scene, bad scene, bad scene, great scene. Bad scene, bad scene, bad scene, bad scene, great scene. Bad scene, bad scene, bad scene, bad scene, great scene. That's what you guys do, and it's just ridiculous. It's I had enough of it. I can't take it anymore. Now, I'm not disrespecting the characters or the cast, because I do think that one thing that Fox does right is you guys have a good story. I'm not all that impressed with the dialogue, though. I feel like Mystique's dialogue, mutant and proud, I'm just not a fan. It's not, the dialogue is not as good as Marvel. Now, you know, it's preference, obviously. I like the mix that Marvel has. Okay, I like the mix. I like that they mix in comedy with seriousness. I like their mix. I like the feeling. I like the feeling I get when I'm watching those movies. I've heard some people say it's not serious enough or cracking these dumb jokes and it's not. I love it. Okay, I love Thor's character. I love his. It's almost like half the stuff that comes out of his mouth is kind of funny, just because of he's Thor, where he's from is just different. Everything he says is just different than what humans are going to be saying. But I like that. I like that a lot. The X-Men stuff, it's just like it comes off as they're trying to keep it serious. It comes off as corny or like just trying to be serious but not. You know what I'm saying? So, and when Marvel is trying to be serious, I take it serious 100%. X-Men, when they're trying to be serious, sometimes it's like they're forcing seriousness on an issue that doesn't need to be that serious. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not the best explanation ever given, but that's just what I'm feeling here. I mean, the soundtracks to Fox, I've got nothing bad to say about it. The acting, overall, I'd say it's pretty good acting. And the story's good, but the dialogue and the cinematography, the dialogue is the cinematography as a whole is just awful. It's just awful. It's pathetic. It's like I said, you guys have had you have spots where you're great. The Quicksilver, great. The futuristic Sentinels, great. But are you kidding me with the first Wolverine when Gambit is climbing up a ladder and Wolverine chops the ladder down? Gung, 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 gung. And the ladder's like going... Are you kidding me with that? That was one of the worst things I've ever seen. That was absolutely horrible. That was terrible. That was crackerjack. That was past crackerjack. That was bad. That's what I'm saying. I can't have that. I cannot... It brings a tear. Marvel would have made that movie. Any movie that they touch is going to be gold. From a cinematography standpoint, it's going to be gold. And they've proven it. And with this last one, Civil War, the bar, how high they raised it, Fox, you're done. You're done. I just got mad at Fox when I watched Civil War because Civil War was so good, cinematography-wise, that all I could do was just get mad at everything I'd ever seen from Fox when it comes to the X-Men. I just got mad, and I'm upset right now. I'm upset. It's just bad. So, again, Fox vs. Marvel is no comparison. It's not even close. It's not in the same league, same world, same stratosphere, same anything. Marvel, please take that from them somehow. Buy it from them. You will make your money back. Fox, please sell it to them. And come to an agreement about a cut from here on out of some sort. Because you'll make more money just giving it to Marvel than you will trying to do your own thing. Because it's not working. You don't know how to bring the power sets of these characters to the big screen. You can't do it. You've had a lot of tries. Now, like I said, I've seen the Age of Apocalypse trailers. I'm still open-minded. I'm keeping an open mind about it all, okay? But I can't say that I'm 100% convinced or even 50% convinced. My brother, he has no hope in you guys whatsoever. I'm the one that's putting hope out there. Apocalypse is my favorite comic book character in the Marvel Universe. Okay? Um, you guys, are you doing him justice? Not really. His look is not what I would wish for. It's definitely better than what it could have been. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be, so I'm happy for that. It's not going to be, his look isn't a complete disaster, but the only thing is, the sad thing is Marvel would have, they would have hit it. They would have knocked it out of the park. That's the problem. So with Fox, I'm just hoping it's not too bad. With Marvel, I know I'm going to get hit out the park. Like for instance, like Thanos, he's a CGI character. You need CGI with him. He looks perfect to me. 100% perfect. Apocalypse, he's like, you know, depending on what angle you see him at, he looks alright. And then, how are you going to display his powers? You guys are lying right now. That's another thing I hate about you, Fox. You don't even, you make up stuff. You know, you're not even using the powers that, you're not giving them the powers that they have. You know? So, I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens. You know, you guys have screwed up Juggernaut beyond belief. There's been a few characters you have screwed up. I'm not even going to get into detail all the way, because this is just going to, I don't want to get too specific. I'll break down, you know, the characters and how bad you guys have messed them up, you know, in another film. But right now, this is about Fox versus Marvel. Marvel needs to get all their content back, and they need to get it back yesterday. I mean, it's just a shame. It's a shame that I have to go watch something as awesome as Civil War and then realize that Fox owns like half of the great characters that Marvel has. I mean, it's amazing how bad it is. So, again, thank you for listening. It's your boy Don P. Not to be confused with Dom P. But my first name is Donnie. Last name is with a P. Don P. That's what my boys used to call me. So, you know, again, thanks. Like, subscribe. I'm going to come at you guys with a lot of good stuff, I hope. I hope you guys like it. And, pieces. Deuces. Whatever, I'm out, y'all.